Y'all, today's guest is that girl, actress, mother, wife, businesswoman, and absolute queen. Nicole Ari Parker is in the building from soul food to brown sugar. Yes, and welcome home Roscoe Jenkins, some of my favorites. And of course, Lisa Todd Wexley. Today, she's spilling all the tea on her move back to New York, life as an empty nester, and yes, what 20 years of marriage to Boris Kodjoe really looks like. So baby, let's get into it. This episode is presented in partnership with Airbnb, where summer adventures feel like a home away from home. Speaking of unforgettable moments, well, you'll see. Let's start the show. Okay, Nicole, I'm so happy that you're here on the show. You look absolutely incredible.
So do you.
But I have to be honest, I'm really excited to see what you have over here because you told me that you got me a gift.
And you were trying to sneak and look.
I know, I'm so excited. So first of all, I have to read the card because I'm an absolute card person.
Well, you know.
Keke, continued blessings to you, beautiful one. You guys know, I know Nicole since I got into the industry, since I was about 10 years old. I did Second Time Around. That was like one of the first gigs that I did.
Well, that was the first show that was developed for Boris and I.
Yep.
And right after Soul Food.
Yep.
And then after the first season, I was pregnant with Sophie, who loves you, by the way.
Yes, I love Sophie too. But I never forget because you guys would treat me like your little baby.
I know.
I remember that you and Boris always.
And every time we would see you out, we would like hug you.
I felt like you guys were like my TV parents, my industry parents, because y'all were always being so uplifting to me and loving to me.
So proud of you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I love you guys.
This is...
So you remember I love these. I feel like I DM'd you and telling you how much I was obsessed with these.
I didn't get it.
Yes. I told you that.
Yes,
I did. Yes. I told you how much I loved it for my hair, period,
yes,
girl. And you know I love a Pilates day.
Yes.
So I need to make sure that hair is staying on lock.
Yes, edges for days.
Protecting these
laid.
edges. Let me see what little patterns that you got. It's sealed tight. That's good. That's how you know it's a good product. Boom.
That's my new collection. Yes.
Congratulations.
You can wear them on your vacation when you're just at the beach and you want to get your hair out your face or when you're working out. Or...
And then I see I've got a hat.
Yes.
This is so
you can share with your friends and your family.
I absolutely
But it's all for
love
you.
It. Thank you so much. This
You're
is
welcome,
amazing.
baby.
And I love gifts. I really do hope any guests can continue in Nicole's footsteps because I love a gift. Well, I'm so excited to be talking with you and being with you because I feel like we haven't sat down in a long time.
I know.
So
we're always screaming in a hallway at an event or something. You were just at the BT Awards.
Yep, just saw Boris, and it was so cool seeing him and Kevin and the gang up there, reviving the Husbands of Hollywood vibe.
Yes.
It was so amazing. I love that show. And also, you just moved back to New York? You guys just moved to New York.
Yes.
How is it going?
I've been the one in the family that's for years have been like, I'm from the East Coast.
I'm about to say you're an East Coast girl.
Yes, yeah. I'm from Baltimore, and but I lived in New York forever, then LA. But finally, Boris walked into the bathroom and said, "It's time." Our house sold in 2 days. It was nothing but God. Like everything moved just like that.
And then you guys are also empty nesters now too, so the kids were gone.
Everybody says that. But as we speak, my daughter, Sophie, is at the crib with like 5 friends. Oh my God. It's summertime.
God.
She's at Howard right now. She has a big internship this summer, but that doesn't start until next week. So
wait a minute, what's the big internship? Can you tell me? You maybe can't tell me. What field?
Finance.
Dang, she's serious.
Yeah, she's the real deal.
You got somebody to worry about that money. I do love that. That's good for the family
Somebody
business.
has to be the finance bro in the family.
Okay, so you guys are somewhat empty nesters, but obviously baby girl Sophie, she's right across the pond in D.C., in New York, so she's coming over to hang out with you guys. Yeah. But
my house is full. That's what I'm trying to say. I want the nest to be empty. Okay. 20 years of marriage. Everybody get out.
Oh my gosh. Well, was there a particular amount of time when she went to Howard where you guys felt like you had time alone?
That was the first time that I felt like, because Nicholas plays basketball for Germany. You know, that's
why I was like, he's overseas.
His dad's German, so he's a German citizenship.
It's so incredible.
He's playing in the World Cup.
Oh my God.
And the only reason I hesitated about information about Sophie is because right now they are saying, we have a joke in our family called Funny You Should Ask. Because no matter what you say to me, like, Girl, I like your shoes. You know what's so funny about shoes? Is that my son Nicholas wears a 15 and he's only 18. You want to know why? Because he's playing with Bayern Munich.
You always find a way.
Always find a way to talk about my kids. Yes.
But that's like a mother's
I'm
love.
so
I feel the
proud of
same way
them.
too. You find any random thing to bring you back to that baby.
I know.
Oh my gosh. Well, congratulations to both of them. Those are both incredible things.
Yes.
So, I mean, you're back in New York. You're on And Just Like That.
Yes. We taped it last year, but it's on the air now on Max. And but so you know how that works. Like you shoot it, it's in the can, and right before it premieres, you have the very intense press tour. So it's been nonstop. But
my gosh.
This was the only stop I needed to make.
Yes!
I
so
watch
thrilled.
you all the time. It's like my whole family's gagging.
And then you just set it off with this look. I feel like, is there a certain level of energy and thought that goes into doing a press tour for And Just Like That? I mean, this is the fashion of the century, and you haven't missed once. So do you feel the pressure of that, or are you just that girl like that, which I think you are?
The character has a way better closet than me. Okay, she's snatched top to bottom. Like
she definitely is.
LTW does not play. For me, I'm just eclectic and wear what I like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, was there something emotional about the move, or did you just guys feel like it was the right time? Leaving California, I guess, really is what I'm saying. Moving
when you're done, like not even in a negative way.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to be a pedestrian again. I wanted to be in the hustle and the bustle and the grind.
Yeah.
Boris really wanted a yard and a house. Because even when we live down in Manhattan Beach, and they were like, the houses are beautiful, but you don't have a backyard. We've got a front yard and a backyard in the Hudson River. It's like his dream. He's from the mountains and woods of Germany, so he's happy. But I like being close to the city too. It's just perfect.
Yeah. And I mean, I know we talked a little bit about Sophie being there, but you guys also did a Howard pop-in. I'm curious of how she felt when you guys went down there. You kind of showed up incognito. How did everybody react? Was she embarrassed, or she cool with her? I mean, she knows you guys are famous.
Well, yeah, but
she knows.
It's more that mommy and daddy are here. Yeah. She's my home bub,
Because sometimes I feel like Leo is like, Mom, get the hooting and hollering out of here. Like, stop with the drama. Sometimes he's like a little weird about it, but he settles into it. But sometimes he doesn't know how to deal with people responding to me that way.
I know. Yeah. Because you're his mom.
Just the mom.
You're just
exactly.
mommy.
So I want to talk about Lisa Todd Wexley and Just Like That. What has she taught you about speaking up and taking space? Because we haven't really seen a character like this. I feel like I know them in real life, but like seeing them on this show in this way, especially going back to the first season where I definitely didn't, first edition of the show, we didn't see any characters like this.
Right.
So how does it feel to play her, and what was in your mind going into the character?
Well, we all know that lady exists.
Yes.
Right? Upper East Side, very wealthy, very well educated, Black woman, Black family. And that, the city now looks like the city, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
yes,
I wasn't ready for the backlash and the resistance to introducing these new characters, new sexualities, new dynamics. This was diehard 20 plus years fans.
Of course.
So I had to be tough and take it, coming over on my page. I'm like, lady, I don't know you. Like, why are you just like, and it was tough, but slowly, and even they love to criticize. They watch to say, what is that? And all that. But
and I remember thinking when I was talking to people about the show too, is like sometimes I think the audience has to catch up to the commentary. Like for instance, when I first watched Sex and the City, I was really, really young. And I'm like, what are they talking about? But then when I turned 30, I'm like, yes.
Right.
Exactly. So like a lot of times, like you maybe have to catch up to the conversation because a lot of the characters have changed in their life.
Yes.
They're no longer 30. They're now late 40s, 50s.
Yes.
They're having a different conversation of way of looking at things. And I think it is a time stamp of
but
how things
at the same time, I was just talking about this. There are 50-year-olds who are fresh out of a marriage or long relationship. The kids are gone and they're entering the dating scene and they're trying to figure out they have the same insecurity as the 30-year-old, but they've got a solid group of friends. Yep. It's like, it still has the essence of women in the city,
Exactly, but in a different perspective and time. And that's what I really like about it.
Season 1, my first day of work, I had to enter into the classic lunch scene. And I'm a cool
girl. And were you
girl.
a big fan of the show beforehand?
Yes,
okay, cool.
But I was shaking. And we were shooting We were shooting at a museum. I'm drawing a blank. And it was all glass windows. And the fans started to realize, the New York City fans started to realize what
And
was
they
happening.
don't play. The New York fans and paparazzi take on a whole
They were
new
like,
life.
Nicole, back to one. I went back to one and I turned around and like right behind you was like 400 people with their like faces pressed to the glass.
my
I was like,
gosh.
I'm not gonna make it.
I mean, that must be insane entering such a big franchise like that. Yeah,
Oh, it's insane.
Yeah, it is insane. I want to play a game with you to learn a little bit of tea about the girls. So I want to play Most Likely To for all the And Just Like That cast.
Okay, I'm the new girl, okay? I might be number 10 on the call sheet, okay?
So, period. It steals every scene. Holla at your girl. Okay, so let's get a little bit into this tea. Most likely to send a voice note instead of a text.
Maybe Carrie.
Okay.
You know how she does the voiceovers at the end? Yeah.
Yes. That feels very, very much on brand. Okay, most likely to respond first.
Charlotte.
I love Charlotte. Most likely to butt dial the chat by mistake.
Oh, Miranda.
I feel like I'm somewhere between Miranda and Carrie, because I can be very stiff like Miranda and very anal about everything, but then also kind of like main character all day, every day, like Carrie.
Right.
Okay, most likely to go MIA and stop responding.
Seema. You know, Sarita and I are best friends in real life.
No.
Yes, for like 25 years.
And did y'all both know you were going to be on the show at the same time?
We found out like a day or two apart. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But like we were
that's so
like
exciting.
broke actresses together, like sharing a shirt for an audition broke. Like, let's go get a margarita broke.
Oh my goodness. That's
Yes.
everything. It's so good. I feel like in the industry, and I have the same kind of relationships where it's like, I was just, cheering on Leon Thomas at the BET Awards. You know, anybody that I see that I knew we were kids together working in this industry. It's so good to see, hey, we're still in it.
Right?
And growing and evolving.
Yeah.
Okay, most likely to say who all is going before committing.
Charlotte's husband. Harry. Harry.
So The Guardian praised And Just Like That for weaving in characters, obviously like Lisa and Seema, in complex and realistic ways, rather than token roles, which is something that obviously is always what we're thinking about as minorities coming into a predominantly white show. So what did you appreciate most about Lisa when you were coming into the show and looking at the character? And
I was talking about this recently, and what I loved is, you know, MPK, the brilliant writer and one of the creators of the show, he put Black women in the writer's room.
Yeah.
Dope writers in the writer's room, and of different ages, of different identities. And I mean, so some of the things that are happening, the art in my house, the decor around the character's desk.
Yeah, it says something about her culture.
My coffee cups.
Yeah.
You know, everything is intentional and spot on. And it's like, instead of trying to like just throw it on the wall, he was like, let me try to do it right. And me being a white man, like I might not know something. I mean, I have a great eye. I'm a great writer. I've got multicultural friends, but
still, let's push it.
Let's get it right.
Yeah. Now, I have to go back to one of the first things I know of you, which is Soul Food, the insanely iconic television series that you guys did from the original IP. That was a movie, which is one of my favorite movies. And I mean, it gave us you and Boris. I mean, that, as far as I know, that was the first time you guys met or knew each other. So I want to just go back to that time in your life. Did you think, wow, this would be my husband? Or did you have an immediate inkling of a crush? Like, just what was happening in that time period? Because first of all, the show was the hottest thing on television already. So take me back to that, because I have to go back to the beginning.
25 years ago. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I know. He walked into the room and like everybody fainted. The chairs fainted.
Chairs fainting gives me life, girl. Yes. The chairs fainted for my husband.
And I was a classically trained actress coming from New York. I went to NYU fabulous. And they hired a supermodel to play my boyfriend. And he's just like, he has a German accent. Like he was fresh off the boat. Like he was like, hello. And I was like, oh my God. And so the first love scene we had, he was so nervous. But and Eric LaSalle was directing the pilot.
Yes, shout out to him.
I was like, and he was like, cut, because Boris was so scared to kiss for real, or
That's so
not
sweet.
like actors, we don't slob each other down.
No, it's
but
nerve-wracking. Like, what are the limits?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a way he didn't even know how to do it fake for the camera. So it was really late. Eric LaSalle was like, everybody take 5. And I was like, come here.
Baby, this is Keke Palmer, yeah.
Baby, I had a vision so clear it hit me like a pool noodle to the face. My perfect Labor Day weekend laid out in HD. There I am, floating like a queen on my inflatable throne at golden hour when the smell of something heavenly hits my nose. My best friend is in the kitchen of our Airbnb channeling her inner Gordon Ramsay, but with actual seasoning. Not a sad room service sandwich in sight. She's serving up her best attempt at recreating one of the lovely Chef Teeny's recipe. Hey, girl. Last summer, I booked one of those gorgeous Airbnbs that I found through their guest favorites. If I had a gourmet kitchen for our potluck dinners and a huge living room from where we could spread out for our game night and catch up. During the day, we were lounging by our private pool, and at night, we were stargazing from the deck with snacks and stories. That's the magic of Airbnb. You get these perfect spaces to really connect with your friends. If you're planning an end-of-summer getaway, consider an Airbnb guest favorite. These are some of the most highly rated homes on Airbnb, perfect for group trips or family vacations. I mean, you get more space, privacy, and better locations than you can shake a vacation selfie stick at. Grab your popcorn and sip a little something, because I'm going to need my girls every Wednesday to watch Tyler Perry's Sisters at 9/8 Central on BET. Listen to this. With the stress of jobs, relationships, and jealousy, everyone is on the edge of their breaking point. The drama is more intense than ever, and the bonds of sisterhood are being tested like never before. These women thought they had it all figured out, but honey, life had other plans. Between secret romances, workplace rivalries, and friendships hanging on by a thread, anything can happen, and the sister circle may never be the same. Y'all, when I tell you this season is serving everything we need, tears, laughter, romance, and those jaw-dropping moments that'll have you texting your group chat at midnight, now that sounds like my kind of show. Watch new episodes of Tyler Perry's Sisters Wednesday at 9/8 Central, only on BET. Trust me, you don't want to miss it.
You know how you have these little panels in the studio? I took him behind the panel. I grabbed his face. I kissed him.
No, guys. It's so scary.
And I said, it's late. That's how you kiss.
And that's why he says it's got to be my wife. What sign are you, Nicole?
I'm a Libra.
Acting like this. Libras always are freaky and like to keep it tucked. I know about y'all. Oh my gosh. So
What
that was
are you?
I'm a Virgo. I'm right. I'm
My
close up.
mommy's a Virgo.
When's her birthday?
September 22nd.
Okay.
Yes.
So that was y'all's first kiss ever.
Yeah, but you understand, it was
Of
Toronto.
course.
He had every girlfriend on the planet.
Wow.
And so I wasn't, why would I put myself in that
Yeah.
position? No. So at the end of the 4th season, we knew the show wasn't going to come back. I had saved a little money.
Yeah.
And I was going to buy my first house.
Fabulous.
In LA. And so we were all friends. I'm still friends. Like, they are my sisters, Vanessa and Melinda.
Williams, I love you.
So he was
Melinda,
like, let me just look with you. So I had
What?
found the house. It was in my price range. It was going to be my first purchase. And he's walking around the house. He's looking around and he goes, you know, we could get more space if we did it together.
No, he didn't, girl.
Yes, he did. Yes.
It's crazy, actually. Wait a second. That don't even sound real. I need the Nicole and Boris movie, if that's how it was happening.
Should I write a little book?
You're kidding me.
No.
So you guys had obviously, y'all worked on the show. Y'all built a great friendship. Y'all, you know what I mean? There's stuff, there's
we
love there.
started dating because his character left the show before the show ended.
Yes.
Because I didn't want, this was my big break.
Yeah.
What if he broke my heart and now I'm depressed on my show?
With him walking around.
Yeah, with
Looks
18
crazy.
girlfriends. I wasn't going to do all that.
That's smart. You never where you sleep. Yeah.
Yes, that's the one.
Yeah. Or work.
So he was gone. So I had a year to like decompress and he had a year,
Yeah.
But what happened is Melinda said the same thing. It was the last season. And so we were sending emails. We were like, you know.
Sending emails is so
you know.
nostalgic.
Yeah.
No text.
I don't even know if Yeah. And so Belinda and I shared, we rented a big house in the last season and we shared the house. And I opened.
You guys were so close.
I know. And then I had got a big email and I opened the attachment and it was a picture of the house that he said after that one we should get. And it was like, it had a little pool. It had a tennis court because, he played. And a house.
Oh my God.
And he's standing in front of it. He says, I found our house. Melinda walked in. She goes, what you doing, girl? She always had good snacks. She was like, what you doing? She was like, what you doing, girl? And I just turned the computer around and she read what it said. And she goes, what kind of Gucci you got?
Okay, can't get no Gucci out the queen. Yes! Or I guess you can. I know that's right. Girl, this is so fabulous.
Oh, just remember Sophie and Nicholas go watch.
Oh my gosh, that is everything. What I think is so awesome is like everybody wants, two entertainers together, but it's really not that easy. Because there's so much ego that could be involved.
I can tell you though, he was the one that, they say you can't make a man or a woman do anything they don't want to do.
Yeah.
He really wanted married and kids. Like, some men want that. Even if they play all day, but when they're ready to do that, and he really wanted to be married with kids. And we got a boy and a girl and 2 dogs. Period.com.
Been attached to the hip ever since.
20 years. And it's
what
not
a blessing.
It is not happy, happy days every day.
Sure.
But we're in a new phase now, like you said, the kids are gone.
Yeah.
They're back.
I mean,
all
it's
the
a
time.
different transition life. So how do you feel in that? How do you think that has like changed the way that you guys, I mean, I see online all the time, the communication between you guys is, as far as I know, flirtier as it's always been.
Yeah.
You guys are planning
I think it's a
these big
resurgence right now.
It's a resurgence.
Yeah, because also we're working actors, so there's a grind in the middle passage.
Yep.
But right now, all of a sudden, it's like, something new. I don't really have words for it yet, but there's something new.
I guess also that's the thing too. When kids come, like you have each other, it's just you two, and then it's the 3 or 4 or how many more kids that you guys have. And so then when those kids go, it's kind of like, oh yeah, it used to be this before. Let me get back into that bag. That's what my parents would always say as well. Well, let's stay on this throwback because you also were in one of my favorite movies, Brown Sugar Girl. I know you always get my divorce. That scene, and I can't believe that you was cheating, girl. That was crazy cheating on that man. But I love that boxing scene with you and Sanaa Lathan. Like, and all the things I fight to know, you already got. Whatever it is, it was so
that was really good.
I love that scene.
Oh my God.
All the things I'm fighting to understand, you already know. With that hair back, you look so good, girl. So you have to tell me, how was filming that movie? Because obviously when we, it couldn't be that way then because time has to pass. But that is the golden era of not just Black rom-coms, but rom-coms in general.
Right.
Like you guys were setting a new foundation of things that we would look and want to redo for years. So when you see it now, or when you think about it now, like what do you remember about that time and how the impact is impacted?
Well, it was really interesting because that was the first movie, one of the first movies after 9/11 that got permits to shoot in the city. It was like heavy in the air. And so this was a burst of joy. And the people seeing Queen Latifah on the street and Mos Def and Taye Diggs and Sanaa. And everybody was just like, it was a really good energy when we were on location because people needed it. Mm-hmm. And then the cast just acted a fool. We just acted a fool.
You guys look like you had so much fun. I mean, I heard about so much. I talked to Taye and he was saying so many different things you guys were doing with improv and just
for sure.
I mean, so when I'm thinking about doing a movie with my cast, I'm like, okay, we had the cast dinner, we have the rap party. What was y'all cast dinner, rap party, after hours, hanging out? What was that like?
I don't remember that. I don't remember. The set was like the party.
Really?
Yes, those group scenes on the floor. On the floor. Like the hip hop Dalmatians. Remember those?
Oh my gosh, yes. The girl is mine. Say what? Say what? What?
The hoe is mine.
The hoe is mine.
Oh
that was
God.
so good. I really love that movie. I love it also because of the not only the love story, but the conversation around hip hop's love story to its culture.
Yeah.
I think that's so, like, even watching it now and seeing how hip hop has changed. And sometimes it feels as if the culture has been stripped from it. When you look at a movie like that, I think it really puts into perspective of why hip hop was created.
Right. I think part of it is the pressure to, get those numbers.
That's right.
And, become branded before you become
You.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that
like
movie-
Mos Def came out the gate like,
Yep.
and he was like, buy my record or not. And then it just spread, most of the New York artists were like that back in the day.
Yeah. I love that movie. When I watched it again as an adult, I was like, oh my gosh, there's two great stories that are happening here. I'm curious of what you think, and maybe you don't even think this, but like, what do you think that this generation of rom-coms, what they could borrow from that era, or what is missing?
Like Love Jones.
Yeah, Love Jones.
Yes.
Best Man. I mean, that was more like coming of age, but obviously Brown Sugar.
I think it's in the writing, and I think it's in capturing the tenderness that we don't see in movies about us all the time. The friendships. Remember, like
Yes.
Best Man, that people
Just about friendship.
yes,
Yeah, college.
or
The Wood. same.
love.
Yep.
And peace. There's a peaceful through line that I think could be brought back in movies about us.
I couldn't agree with you more. I mean,
Yeah.
I think there's so much, often with our culture, there's so much focus on the sensationalism. But
Yeah.
that's one of the main things that we remember about that. I mean, at the end of the day, Tay Diggs' character was an executive. And so are you.
Yes.
Like everybody was seen in like a light of not just being somebody on the streets. Like there was elements of
Yes,
that, but it was
yes.
like there's nuance to these characters that also just fit in everyday life.
Which brings us back to the LTW and just like that, like this woman exists.
That's right.
These young Black people exist in New York, in Chicago, in
Yep.
DC, everywhere. And it's not a big deal.
Nope.
Like in a house party, in a brownstone in Brooklyn, you will find all these people and the friend from the hood.
That's right.
It's like,
And we
it's-
all kicking it together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Speaking of that, I mean, you've been in a lot of really iconic Black millennial core memories. I mean, like, remember the Titans, Blue Streak. I literally live for Blue Streak. Girl, that movie's so good. That's your first one with Martin? Because obviously you
Yeah.
did Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins. Girl, I know your credits. Yes, and I love Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins. Yes. You was always coming in looking fine somewhere. So yeah, Blue Streak, Brown Sugar. If you could reboot just one,
Oh.
which one would you do? Remember the Titans would be a great TV show, wasn't it?
Oh.
No, it wasn't a TV show.
No, it wasn't a TV show, but that
But
would
it
have
could
been.
have been.
I would like to see what happened with the cast of Brown Sugar.
Girl, yes, because I lived
Yeah.
when they gave us Best Man Holiday, Best Man Thanksgiving, Best Man.
I did
was-
I did the Best Man final chapter.
Girl, I loved the Best Man final chapter. Again, another great exploration of characters in a different stage in their lives.
Yes.
Truly good writing where it's not just, hey, they're here. No, like when Terrence Howard's character went through that moment where he obviously was a heart attack or like the health conversation as we get
Yes.
older. Like they really tackled real topics. When the love dies in a marriage, when we're getting a divorce. So I loved what they did with that. I
You
would
would really
definitely
be
love-
you really be watching movies.
Girl, too many.
My next job, I'm gonna be like, oh, we need to keep this authentic because Keke is gonna peep the lie.
Girl, I literally am and I'm telling you, Brown Sugar for many, like the last month was my going to sleep movie. I'm one of those
Wow.
people. Like it's
Yes.
like, that's my comfort thing. I need that.
Yes.
So in US Weekly, you said, I get a lot of calls to be somebody's mama, but I don't necessarily get a lot of calls to be the president. Although in my house, I'm the president. I literally live for this, literally. But I'm curious, do you feel like Hollywood is still catching up when it comes to the range of roles women get to play? Or do you think it maybe is a lot on us as the artists or the talent to try and produce them and create
Yes,
them on our
I think
own?
that more behind the scenes
Yeah.
power and accessibility that, those stories will be told.
Did you get a chance to see number one on the call sheet?
No, I didn't.
I was curious because it was kind of like what we're talking about here. I was curious what you thought about it because a lot of people were just talking about the discrepancy between the male first on the call sheet and the female first on the call sheet experiences. And obviously some things is like, you only can know what you can know. But then it does become a thing of like, okay, how do we equalize and make sure that we're getting the same opportunities, especially when we are number one on the call sheet. Anyway, I was just curious, but if
I'm
you
gonna
haven't
check
seen
it out.
Yeah, it was interesting. It really, really was. So you and Boris just hit 20 years of marriage. What did you guys do to celebrate?
the press tour had started for And Just Like That. So I wasn't really able to go away to Mexico. I had to go to Paris and all these things.
Yeah.
And I was like, baby, let's just, we just got this house.
Yep.
Let's just have like a picnic and we got a yard. We got a backyard. Let's have
So
do
nice.
something romantic. He was like, no. 20 years, we're going somewhere. Next thing I know, we are in the Amanyara Resort. Thank you, Amanyara Resorts. And
Boris
yeah.
is such a romantic. What sign is he?
He's Pisces.
Pisces. My son's a Pisces.
Yeah.
This is just so sweet. I mean, you guys, when I was getting ready for this interview, I'm like, you guys had your own talk show before
And
Mark
you were
and
on
Kelly.
our talk show.
Yes, I remember.
Yes, we need to
I was like,
find that
we need
footage.
to find that footage because
Oh
I
my
mean,
gosh.
what do you think and feel about that? Just how people love you guys as individuals,
Yeah.
but then people loving you guys as together. I feel like that's such a again, it's so rare to have that kind of partner in life and in career.
I don't know. It just worked out.
Yeah.
I don't know how. I don't have a special formula. People joke. They say
Yeah,
you
yeah.
should write a book. And I'm like, no, I shouldn't. Like it is regular stuff going on in my house.
That's right.
Like running late. Where's my thing?
Yeah.
How you were supposed to take this to the dry clean for me, baby. Are you hungry? Like all of it is happening.
Yeah, do you think it's just because I talked to this about with my parents a lot too. Where is it just choosing? Like I just choose you. I think we always talk about love being an action and being a
Mhm.
verb. It's something that you choose to do. Would you say that's like a key ingredient to the longevity you guys have?
Yeah, I think we chose each other very deliberately, but I think there was an instinct there where you're like, because people sometimes don't do this. Like, could I leave my children with this man?
Yes.
People marry men and have children with them. Like, no, daddy's not watching you.
Ugh.
You know what I mean? Like, I have a very good father, so I had a very sharp sense of, okay, when it comes down to it, if the hits the fan,
Are you gonna ride?
yeah, are you gonna ride? Yeah,
Mhm.
or rise to the occasion?
I know that's right.
And I thought he would, and he has.
I mean, I literally live for you. I've told you I felt like your surrogate daughter for so many years. You guys have often been open too about going to therapy and stuff like that. Is that
Oh,
something that
yeah.
you think is good, for couples? A lot of people are still waking up to that to comfortability around that. I've been a avid therapy goer since I was like 17, but it's still something we sometimes don't want to talk about, or we think something has to be wrong to go.
Right.
Baby, this is Keke Palmer, yeah.
Remember when Paris and Nicole had to learn about the simple life? Well, I just found its perfect opposite in Rich Girl Summer, the new Audible original that had me canceling all my plans just to keep listening. Here's the tea. Valerie, this down-on-her-luck event planner, finds herself pretending to be a socialite's long-lost daughter up in Toronto's fancy cottage country. But baby, between uncovering family secrets and falling for the impossibly handsome family assistant Nico, she's about to learn that some summers change everything. And when I tell you the narration is everything, Hamilton's Philippa Sue brings its romance to life in a way that'll have you swooning poolside, beachside, or wherever your summer takes you. I was absolutely in over my head with this one, just like Valerie, and loving every minute of it. Ready for your own romantic summer escape? Listen to Rich Girl Summer now on Audible. Go to audible.com/richgirlsummer.
I would say if you're bickering a lot and cussing each other out or fussing and fighting, there's something going on with each of you individually. And that might be start with couples therapy just to have kind of a moderator. But then you have to be like, okay, why is this person making me so mad? Or why am I so irritable? Or why are we in this rut? And it just unpeels the layers, and recalibrates the situation of which direction you want to go in.
Yeah. Speaking again of just Boris and you guys' whole romantic relationship, you got married in Germany with the carriage, a lederhosen, and a 30-foot dessert table. I mean, this is like storybook energy. What do you remember about this day, girl? This is crazy.
Okay. First of all, Boris is from where the Smurfs are from. Okay. Like full on. Do you know what a Smurf is?
Yes, girl. I love the movies.
Okay. He is little, for the other people in the room, Hansel and Gretel, okay? Like, it looks like when we walked out of the church, The only thing I wanted to do, because it's like a fairy tale, all
Yeah.
the trees and everything, that I wanted to be on a horse and carriage with my dad that's taking me to the church. Now, when I say it's like the church is here, the cobblestone road goes right to his grandmother's house that he grew in, that his grandmother lived in, like in World War II. Like the house is still standing. But you're walking through the village and literally someone's like, oh, a wedding, and opens her wooden shutters and throws flowers on me. I think there's a picture in People magazine of me catching flowers that some stranger threw
That was
on
a
us.
flex. You heard it.
Yeah. So, but the 30-foot table, after the reception was in his grandmother's house, and his grandmother baked 15 of those cakes. Yes.
Oh my gosh, grandmama went to work.
So for my kids had a great grandma for a while who they called Oma.
Oh my yes. Oh my I got
yes.
to spend a little time in Germany. I was in Berlin working before. I mean, it's such a beautiful place.
Yes.
I really enjoyed it. I don't
Yes.
think I could.
He's from the Black Forest, like
now, where's that?
deep in the woods.
Wow.
Yes.
So cool.
You know, I'm going to tell his business a little bit. Like, people don't know that Boris chopped the wood when I'm saying Hansel and Gretel, but it's Hansel and Gretel. He chopped the wood that went in the center wall oven that warmed the house. Like winter time, it is very cold. It's hot.
He's had such an interesting life.
Yes.
There's a lot
So
going
like
on.
when stuff breaks in my house, he's like, I'll fix it. Like it's full on. Everyone's like, he's so fine. I'm like, yes. I'm like, he's such a good daddy. I'm like, yes. I'm like, he's a handyman. Oh, don't know. Be breaking.
I love that so
From
much.
changing a tire to literally fixing like a window pane.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. That is so, that really is handy because stuff do be breaking. Okay, well, now it's time for my favorite part.
Yes.
So obviously I told you brown sugar is my fave. And we
Okay.
always play a game with my guests when they come.
I'm so scared.
I figured that we do this game about a movie that you're in, and we'll do a little face-off and trivia, right? We'll see who knows the best. The star
My God,
or
it's
the
so
super
long
fan.
ago.
I know, so I'm going to win. So let's get into the Brown Sugar Showdown. So the gag is we've got Sharon, who is going to be the judge and host of this trivia game. Let the Brown Sugar Showdown begin.
Okay, y'all, get ready. It's time for a showdown, and not just any showdown. It's the Brown Sugar Showdown. This is how it's going to go down. To answer the question, you hit the bell. You get 1 point for each correct answer. Okay, let's get things kicked off now. So these are iconic
See, you
quotes.
cheating already.
See my hand right?
Now,
She like this. Like I can't see it.
so listen now. So I'm gonna say the first part of the quotes, and then you finish the line. Okay.
Okay.
For the bonus points, you can tell me who said the line. This is the first one.
Okay.
I don't want to be second to anything.
Oh.
I think the girl.
Oh,
No. She got it.
Nicole
She was-
said that.
Okay. Yes, but you didn't say the quote. I don't want to be second to anything.
Especially not that damn Sanaa Lathan. I'm playing. Just playing.
This is pretty hard. No.
That's hard, Mom. Just tell me. I know. I remember she said it,
It
but it
says,
was
I
hard.
don't want to be
we
second to
picking
anything, not
movies
your
back in the
job,
day.
not your friends,
This is
not
hard to me.
Sydney. But you were close.
I was
Not
close. I
Sydney.
knew it had to
Close.
involve Sydney.
Yes,
That was close.
yes.
Okay, next. You can't help who you love. You're not supposed to.
I think it might have been Mos Def. No,
Mm-mm.
it was Sanaa.
Yeah.
Sanaa said it to Boris's character.
You can't help who you love. You're not supposed to.
Isn't that so crazy? That's your husband. Wow.
Wow.
Okay, so
Was it- when
That's
you-
so crazy.
That is so crazy. I have to do a quick sidebar. When you guys were on Brown Sugar, were you guys dating on set or hanging out, or just it was like, oh no, this is my coworker?
Again, it was slow.
Yeah, it was still kind of-
Because I'm also like, you need to get all that activity out your system. Because you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, because
he was
these guys
literally
are.
chased down the street. He
I
would
live
be-
for that.
You know, and I was not, I
Yeah.
can't, you know what I mean?
well, you can't help who you love. You're not supposed to. It just happens.
It just
Okay,
happened.
what's the
Sydney,
next one? That was
the
crazy.
next one. Okay. I used to love him, but then I let him go.
Sydney?
I can't tell who's hitting the bell.
Sydney. It was me.
It was Sydney. Okay, get ready. I wasn't just marrying a man, I was marrying into a lie.
Damn, she got it.
Yes.
I don't even know.
I was
I just want to
Look at here. I wasn't just marrying a man. I was marrying into a lie.
That's Reese.
That's
Yes.
her, yeah.
Talking about
Marrying Tay, and he was
and
obviously in love with Sydney.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep going. Hip hop has always been that kind of friend to me.
Most Def.
Yeah. No. It wasn't.
It was Tay.
It's Tay.
And
It's
what's
Dre.
the character's
Dre.
name?
Dre.
No. Hip hop has always been that kind of friend to
No,
me.
it was Sydney.
Yes.
Yes.
It's a tie.
She wrote that in her final monologue
Right.
because
Yes.
hip hop was their love language.
Right.
Yes.
You're looking for something, but it's not me.
Dre. Not to his wife.
You're looking for something.
It's Reese.
It's Reese.
Okay.
Yeah.
I said that to Dre at the end at the pool table.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
She left like a queen, though.
Thank
You know what I
baby.
mean? That Reese character, you played her with such class. I mean, the cheating was crazy, but she still was like, hey. Like, everything about her was smooth.
Yes. When you think you know everything about hip hop.
It's Sydney.
Yeah.
I can't even hear it. When you think you know
Hey.
everything about hip hop until it all falls down. That's when I knew what hip hop meant to me.
Okay.
I love those voiceovers.
Okay, this is the last one.
Okay, great.
I need to be your wife, not just your lawyer.
Reese.
Yeah, when did she say that? When did
On the couch at the apartment in the loft.
All right.
Oh my gosh, that
Yes.
was so
Okay,
much
so
fun.
this is when you guys, I think you act out the scenes.
Okay, let's do
This
it.
is your scene that you're supposed to
Oh
act
my
out?
gosh, I'm really excited actually.
This is your scene.
Wait,
So who am I, Sydney? Oh my gosh, it's my scene
Wait a minute.
that I love.
okay, wait.
You have to let me
wait,
be
let me
you.
just tell you what's going on.
I'm the other. I say
You
the
have to be
words.
Sydney.
Is this the Dre?
Okay.
No, we doing this, this one. The
Yeah.
boxing match.
Okay.
In this round, you'll perform a key scene, and I'll be judging. This ain't improv class. This is brown sugar.
I love the drama. Okay,
Keep it.
I can be Reese, right? Okay,
You
great.
can be Reese, baby. But we need to fight. If we're gonna
Okay.
act it out.
All right.
Okay,
Y'all
let's do
ready?
it here. Let's do
Okay,
it right
so
here.
here.
Okay.
Okay.
And action.
Let's let it out. You have a problem with my friendship with Dre.
I don't have a problem with it. I have a problem that you're in love with Dre. And I get it. He lets you in a way he hasn't let me in yet.
I'm not apologizing for my friendship with him.
I'm not asking you to.
So now don't be mad at me.
I just didn't expect this. This isn't what I signed up for.
Oh.
That was the scene.
Okay.
I gotta give it up.
I
gotta
think y'all
give it up.
both were
No.
fabulous. I was really
Thank you.
listening.
This is one of my favorite performances. I live for you in that scene. You look so glamorous as well as being so truthful.
Yeah, and I just want to say thank you for being amazing and being someone that all of my daughters, I have 3 daughters that looked up, watched you,
Yeah.
imitated you,
Wow.
and just, you're fabulous.
Thank you.
You really are.
Oh my God.
Thanks for coming on the show, Nicole. Okay. Can we talk about how Nicole Ari Parker just gave us a whole masterclass in living your best life? Fashion, family, career, romance. She's doing it all and making it look effortless. From New York moments to marriage milestones, Nicole is showing us that the journey is just as beautiful as the destination. She and Boris, the definition of a Hollywood power couple who still manage to feel like your favorite neighbors, fun, flirty, and full of love. Nicole dropped a lot of wisdom, but if there's one thing to take with you, channel that energy. Romanticize your life. Wear the dress and don't be afraid to say, I got this. That's right. You got this. See y'all next week. You know it's your girl.
Baby, this is Keke.